He's just a quality all-around player.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
13 feet away. The shot comes out, and Brooklyn will come the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Irving passes to Briscoe. It's Durant on the wing. Inside. And Briscoe gets it to go.
The elevated playmaking of Durant, I mean, passes like that really bring this team closer together.
Halliburton kicks to left. Dishes it to Fox. Over Aldridge. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Briscoe. Lays it up off the glass. Briscoe's got 6.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Halliburton outside. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Halliburton.
The assist.
Liable score. Did you see that? Barnes is superb at getting good position and going to work from there.
Aldridge, the pass to Briscoe.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for Barnes. Paul Millsap is checked in for Brooklyn. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Fox falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
He's fearless when it comes to attacking, scoring on the move. Fox has great body control and composure on his drives.
Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Fox. And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Well executed play. Anytime you can hear something in rhythm off the catch, you've done your job.
Here's Harden on the wing. Outside, KD. 1:04 left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Good.
With a solid mid-range shot, Millsap's game does so much more for his team's spacing.
On the wing, Hield. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 3. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
He's a dead-eye shooter from distance. When you give Kyrie any daylight to fire, he'll take it.
Here's Fox. And the 3 off target. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Kings have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Fox. Irving with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And the jam by Harden.
Great anticipation, quick hands. Who's saying Irving can't play defense?
Here's Fox. They need this. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details where it all starts.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just...
Oh, it is indeed
Coming onto the floor.
the new
for
group
the
on the
Nets.
floor for the Kings. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge has checked in for Griffin.
At the line.
Durant comes in for Paul Millsap. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patty Mills. Brown, no good on the free throw. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. The break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
Hey, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a bone to defenders, and it's about time.
And Halliburton on the wing. He's joined by Barnes. Then out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Fox in at point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Big Smooth in that last outing against the Suns was tremendous. He grabbed 24 points, and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm and always in the right place at the right time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Now, here's Bagley. 20 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
There's Bagley following the bucket by the Nets. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
He's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
Shoots from 8. Bank shot, no good. Launches a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in the... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kind of like what we've seen from Big Smooth and what he's done in this game so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So for Brooklyn now, the talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Briscoe in at the 3. Irving passes to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Aldridge has got his second bucket tonight.
It's Irving's responsibility to involve his teammates. I mean, he can, and especially when no one is covering him, he has it.
Knocks it loose. There's the pass to Len. Kicks it to Fox. Halliburton right side. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Fox, no good.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Alex Len. And it's Buddy Hield in for Harrison Barnes. And the Nets making a change here as well. Millsap's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch onto. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in this.
Now, here's Fox. He has 6. To the paint, here's Holmes. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Millsap. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. You gotta like what we've seen from Big Smooth and what he's done in this game so far.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
The Kings trail by 13. Backcourt guard pair is Mitchell next to Halliburton. Buddy Hield is out there with Bagley, and it's Len in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Driving the lane, and Briscoe gets it to go.
Big miscommunication.